Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be playing some more Killing Floor 2 and just talking about stuff. So I'll stop rambling and we'll get right into it. Thank y'all for hanging out, as always. Man, it feels like it's been so damn long. Don't worry. I don't have like terrible news like last time. So I was just sick. Pretty sick. I don't know, like not really at risk of going to the hospital, but damn. Just like probably one of the worst chest head colds, that I've had in a long time. There was a point where I couldn't talk or breathe without coughing like freaking crazy. And like I've stayed off the Discord and I feel bad. I've been wanting to hang out with everybody and I feel like if I were there, I would just be coughing and freaking sneezing and snorting. I didn't want to do that. I have manners and I have guilt. I am white, so I have a lot of guilt. Um, I know it's a bad joke. It's been over a week. Give me a break. I don't know how well my voice sounds. If I sound like shit, I apologize. There's nothing I can really do about it. I am starting to feel better, so I probably will be back in the Discord later to play some games. So join the Discord. Oh, keep the area. Watch it be another one that has 9 protect the areas. If you think I'm lying, go back a few videos. I think it was a couple Fridays ago. Yeah, Ghost Lake, I think was the map. So, yeah. If you think I'm lying, go and watch that video. But anyway, so how's your week been? How's the last week and a half or whatever? I don't know. Last time I took this too much time off, I came back and, it was because my mother had passed, and that was on Halloween she passed, which is fucking still weird to think about. But, yeah, no, nothing bad happened, so that's good. I've been watching Twin Peaks. That's such a good show, man. I remember seeing the first season. I've seen the first season several times, like over the years. My mom used to watch that when I was a kid. Like whatever syndication it was on, because it what was it? It's like 89 to 91 was the original run, I think. And I was born in 90, so my mom was pregnant with me and all that when she would watch it. And then I remember seeing it as a kid in whatever syndication. I don't know, that and Tales from the Crypt were like 2 shows. That and Are You Afraid of the Dark? Were things that me and my mom, my brother, my sister, pretty much my whole family would watch together. My dad not huge into that stuff. He's more of a western. He likes westerns and actions and stuff like that. He likes horror, but not as much as me, my brother, and my mother. My sister don't even really like it that much. But anyway, yeah, no, that show is just something else. It's like I don't know. It's hard to even explain. Like I wasn't like if I were to talk about that show, I wouldn't be able to talk about it in my normal way. I would definitely because it wouldn't do it justice. Like not like I really do anything much justice anyway. But that's a show that would really kind of deserve that level of breakdown, just because of how intricate. If anything, just because of how intricate it could get. Especially the new season. I got one more episode to watch, in the final season of it. And yeah, I don't know. That season, like I could see why. I remember reading some people were complaining about it just because like the tone change and stuff, and it's like yeah, I kind of get it because you really kind of don't get a lot of what drew you in. Like you'll get it dabbled in. Like and what I mean by that is you'll get like when Twin Peaks was Twin Peaks back in the day. When it feels like that is probably when the show's at its best, in my opinion. Like, I don't think it's an awful show or anything, because I really like David Lynch is hilarious. The guy, if you don't know, he's the guy that has the hearing problems. He's the federal agent that has hearing problems. And he's just, that character is just awesome. He's just fucking hilarious. So, like, that season is worth it because of him in a lot of ways. Holy shit, look at this little fucking area. Well, that's gonna be fun. Why is that? But I haven't seen the movie yet, the prequel, the Fire Walk With Me. I love that shit. It's so, like, next level. that crazy. I don't know, man. You guys just gotta go out of your way and watch it if you haven't already. It is free on Pluto. That's how I've been watching it. I think it's on Paramount as well. I have that too, but you know, whatever. I saw it advertised and I clicked it and I just started watching it. But yeah, it's there, and it's only what 3 seasons. It doesn't take that much to get through. I mean, this third season's kind of it is a slow burn. Like there is one episode that is just like pretty much a dream sequence kind of thing. It's kind of just a bunch of effects linked together. I mean, there's a deeper meaning there. They're like I don't know. I have to watch it again to kind of be able to break it down myself, but yeah, that one's definitely complicated. And at first, like, there's times when I'm watching it and I'm just like, man, I don't know if I like it. Because it's just like, there's a lot of, like, there that feels like it wastes your time, you know? Like, and I'm not talking, like, story-wise. I'm talking, like, the camera just is focusing on this one little event this one little thing for too long. Or watching somebody, like, make fucking coffee from start to finish. You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of thing. Like that art house type stuff that can kind of wear on you. How is my Firebug power going to work? Oh yeah, the reason why I picked Firebug was for that one thing. The zombies. Where are they? Fire, walk with me. Holy shit. I love it. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, that's the only time that I really found myself kind of rolling my eyes at all throughout that. And it legit doesn't use ground fire in the water. Bravo. So I guess just stand up here. But anyway, yeah, that's the only time I ever found myself really kind of rolling my eyes, was just kind of like when I felt like I was like, it's not really a narrative thing in my perspective. Like I said, I'm gonna have to rewatch it again to try and get it, you know, because that's the kind of show that it is. I know it sounds pretentious as fuck when someone's like, "Oh, I finally get it," but that's kind of the writing that's involved with it. You know, it's just I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, so it's just like when it felt like it was kind of wasting your time a little bit. It's kind of when I was just like, eh. But then there's always there's always a deeper meaning to it. There's always more to it. Nothing is ever what it seems, is pretty much like the whole point of the show. You know, the craziest people that you come across when you first start watching it end up being like the most sane ones. You know. Yeah, back then that was like next level creative. You know, like that 4K thinking. You know, that's pretty much a lot of what his writing seems to be, you know. I really don't think I run much faster with my knife out. I think it's negligible. And I did kind of get that feeling a little bit that, like, or like, no, there was like, I think it was like after the main plot, like the main case kind of, wraps up. Like early on in the second season, I believe. It's relatively early in the second season. It feels like they just kind of don't know what to do. Like, it was weird. I don't know. Like, I gotta watch it again. Like, I just remember, like, the way that they were wrapping things up, I was just like, oh, I know that that's part of the writing, and he's not, like, Lynch isn't an idiot. He never was. Like, I think he's probably one of the better writers, especially of drama and, like, you know, the fucking surrealist stuff, man. But it's like, I don't know. It kind of went a little weird. I think it kind of felt more like that whole drama. Like, I even like the teen drama parts, you know what I mean? Like the corny 80s, 90s teen drama shit. You know, I actually don't really mind that so much. It's actually a lot better than anything today when it comes down to it. Yeah. But it just felt like, I don't know, some of the stuff in the second season, I kind of was thinking to myself, and I hated thinking it, I'm like, I kind of see why it wasn't picked up for another season. Because, like, the average person, like, sure, a hardcore fan would fucking love it, right? Because I enjoyed it. Even the bad part, like, quote, bad parts in the second season, or even in the first season, I really liked. So, yeah. Yeah, because, like, I don't know. Like, I guess I can say all that and whatever, say whatever I don't know, you know what I mean. But it's just like, it's all really a part of the narrative. Like, I don't know, there's parts like, for an example, like, there's parts in like season 3 where like, the acting, some of the acting, it feels like Neil Breen level. And I felt so bad when I thought that. Like, because it's not that, you know what I mean? But like, I'm like, holy shit, this setup, it looks like out of a Neil Breen movie. Like, there's a part where a kid gets splatted by a car, and it's pretty in your face with it. But the whole thing with the people standing around, like, oh my god, you know, all this, it reminded me of, go and watch like a Neil Breen video where I think he gets hit by a car, or somebody gets hit by a car. And it's like that level of acting. There's a part where what's some shit? Kyle MacLachlan, he's Dougie, like right before he comes in, like he's sitting on the bed with the prostitute, right? And that interaction felt so awkward, like a Neil Breen movie. And her acting wasn't that good. So I was like, and I think that's a choice. I don't think that's like, I don't think he like couldn't afford actors, right? Yeah, so everything, even consider like when considered bad or awkward, is always kind of there for a reason. And you know, like I said, like back in the day, that probably wasn't so like, or right now, it's not so creative. You know what I mean? But back in the day, it's like, so it was super groundbreaking. Just because people were taking risks. The guy experimented, and a lot of his experiments worked out. I'm sure he's got a lot of failures. Like, if I were to look at his whole line of work, he probably has a couple of things that missed, you know, that could still be good, because technically fucking Twin Peaks was a failure. It's funny, too, because, like, you read up, and it's just like all the accolades that it got, yada, yada, yada. It's just like, I don't know. There's a reason why it wasn't picked up for 25 years. Like, you could say narratively that's why, because if you watch the show, if you watch this finale of this is pretty much the original series finale, right? The end of season 2. He's talking to Laura Palmer, and she says, "I'll see you in 25 years," and then she disappears. Or like she says something like "until," but meanwhile, or whatever. I don't know. And then she disappears. Oh shit! And I'm like losing a lot of health. So I mean, and then you know what? Lo and behold, 25 years later. Like, so you could say, narratively, that's kind of what he wanted. I don't think so, though. And you know what sucks is that he passed away January 2025. So we're probably not going to get, like, any, at least genuine Twin Peaks anymore. You know, he's not around no more. And I don't trust whatever producers and shit that get a hold of his work. Turn that shit into cringe. You just put Twin Peaks in YouTube. Here, just go Twin Peaks in brain rot. And that's what it'll fucking be. Ooh, Cloak Zed. Bitch. Yeah, I picked Silent Hill because I was going to talk about the Silent Hill movie. I watched that last week and then I got sick, so... Yeah, and then I just couldn't really do nothing. I've been sick and recorded before, but... I just couldn't, I literally just, I couldn't talk without coughing every 2 seconds, and I'm like, I can't do that. All that's, for one, if I could just sit here and pause every 3 seconds, that's a lot to fucking edit out. And another, I sound like shit anyway. So then, you know, for your sake. I mean, I probably still don't sound great, but not like I ever really did. But yeah, no, that's been consuming my brain for all week, has been Twin Peaks. I'm probably going to watch the last season, or the last episode of season 3 here, and then fucking start it. Watch the pilot again. Because that's what I've been really wanting to watch. I was just like, I was watching season 3, and it's like, I like it. I do. It's a fucking slow burn. It really is. And like... I read that a lot of people were turned off by it and couldn't finish it, even though they love the series. It's just way too different. And it does kind of suck, you know? Like, or not, like, the series doesn't suck, right? I'm saying, like, it sucks that, like, you didn't get more of what you wanted. And now Lynch is dead, you know? That sucks. So like, yeah, I'm sure he's got a lot of like work out there, right? He's got like a lot of writing and shit. I bet he's got a lot of notes that he might have left to people. But that's just not going to be the same, you know. It's not going to be the same. You know, we need his mind and his brain. Otherwise, it's just not the same. And they just pop in, huh? Okay. Yup. But yeah, no, it's like I just don't trust anybody in modern Hollywood to fucking to handle anybody's work. Are you kidding me? Handle any successful IP. Like he could have groomed somebody, right? Like he could have sat there and like, okay, in the case that I die, I want you to take over. Here's this, here's that. Like he left all of his shit to this one person or group of people, right? But you know what? You know what corrupts everything? Money. So when you think about it, you know, you could have the most, you could have like the person with like the, you know, the strongest backbone, right? They can just never, they'll never budge, right? Well, they get that check flopped in front of them by fucking Disney or something like that, you know? Hey, you're gonna write a fucking, you're gonna write a shitty story with this IP, and we're gonna get a new audience, and you're gonna ruin said IP with that, so we can have that fucking audience that does not exist. You know what I mean? It happens time and time again. So it's like I'd rather just see it dead. I mean, Twin Peaks. I would love to hear the statement. Twin Peaks, like official statement. Twin Peaks died with fucking David Lynch. Because I honestly don't see anybody. Yeah, no. If that's too much, well then it's too much. Everybody's got their own fucking opinion. I'd rather not see another thing be butchered by these modern retards. But, you know, I could be a minority in that, but I don't think I am. Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys see it? The only one I didn't watch yet is the movie. I'm going to watch the prequel here soon. I heard it was really good, so I don't know. Anything Twin Peaks has been really good. They got 3 novels. I think he's got 3 novels out too on it, or he had 3 novels written on it. I don't know. I'll look into it though. Oh, then it's got to be a super boring one. I guess I'd rather have him over Matriarch. I am in the open, so that makes things a little interesting. In the pipe. I got one in the pipe too, man. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. Where did he go? Oh, his health was ticking away. Did you see that? That was good. I also haven't played video games the entire time I've been sick, so. Oh, fuck. Okay. Come on. Chase this bitch. There's the edge of the map over here. Where did he go? He sounds like he's over there. Oh, he went over there. Okay. He might actually fucking kill me. I don't know. I can't see him in this fog at all. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Well, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Have you seen Twin Peaks? Do you like it? I don't know. This wasn't really like supposed to be that kind of video, I guess. If I ever do like a video on that, it'd probably be like a series of videos, and it would be like, yeah, actually researched. I don't know. This, I guess, is just me talking shit about what I've been doing since I've been sick, which is, I don't know. I guess it's a video. So, but anyway, I'll stop ranting and rambling and let you get on with your day or night. If you would just please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very, very much. Thank you so much for hanging out. It really does mean the world to me. You have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one.